Information radiators in PMP are one of the most interesting thing. You will get one or two questions in the exam regarding information radiators. In this video, I'm going to dive deep and explain you all the information radiators that you need to know about the PMP exam. This video is a live recording of one of my best coaching call. So we will not only dive deep into what are the information radiators, what you need to know, but we will also solve 5 questions regarding information radiator. So go ahead, watch it. If you like the video, do subscribe it, put your comment. What did you learn? I would love to interact with you and learn what do you think about it. And if you have any question, feel free to reach me out. Bye-bye. Yes, guys, please like this video. I am giving you such a premium content here, and I'm gonna give and explain all these 5 elements here also for you. So please do like this video and share it with everyone else. Before I answer that question, I want to know from you, what is information refrigerator? What is information refrigerator? What do you think? What is information refrigerator? What is information refrigerator? What do you think? What is information refrigerator? Not radiator, a refrigerator. What is information refrigerator? This is a term you don't hear uh, very much. So what is information refrigerator? So information refrigerator, basically information radiator is something which shares the information, Information refrigerator is something which holds the information, right? It holds the information. That is information refrigerator. Okay, does not give the information out. Many organizations hold the information. No, Ibrahim, no, it is not where it is stored. In organization, if you don't want to give the information, we say information refrigerator. And of course, information radiator give us the information, share the information. Okay, yeah, the opposite of information radiator, that was good one. Okay, so let's talk about these task board, Kanban boards, information radiators. Okay, what are information radiator? Anything that gives out the info are information radiators. Anything, it can be charts, etc., etc. For example, given at the example, RAM is a simple matrix where it is written who is responsible for task. That's it. Task 1, who is responsible. Task 2, name of a person. Task 3. So many organization uses this information radiator. You put it in the room open, that becomes information radiator RAM. Then we have a little bit more advanced than that. That is RACI. RACI is basically advanced form of RAM, responsible, accountable, consult, inform. Who is responsible? Who is accountable? Whom to consult and whom to inform. So this is a special type of matrix. Let's say this is our task. Okay, we need to do a PMP training. Okay, who's responsible to conduct that? Means who will be actually doing the job. He is doing it, but at the end of whose neck will be there if a problem comes. Who is accountable? Whom to consult, like who can give us the opinions, and whom to inform. RACI chart. Responsibility, accountability, consult, inform. Right? Your RACI chart. Then comes your task board. Simply status board. It shows you to do, in progress, tested, completed. Like task board is just showing you the status of the project, right? It makes sense to everybody. It is just showing you the status of the project. Then again, we have an advanced form of task board, that is Kanban board. Kanban board gives you work in progress limit, how much work can be done at one time. It works on a pull system, one thing at a time. It gives you bottleneck. Okay, so let's say if we make Kanban board, it looks like something similar like task board in the shape format. Okay, to do, in progress, test, completed. Okay, there are user stories. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we will have how much work we can do at one time. How much work can be conducted at one time. Let's say 2 here and 2 here can be here. I'm just giving an example. So when the work starts, the first one will move here. I will remove it from here. The second one will move it here. Pulled here, I will do it. Once this is completed, this will be pulled here. Okay, we will put the third one here. I'll remove this one. Once second is completed, second will move here. I will pull the fourth. Now, let's say this is completed. The third one is completed, but this is not yet tested. Still we are working on that. Your entire work stops. Your entire work stops. This means testing bottleneck. This means testing is your bottleneck. So we will work into that on the testing to improve it. What is the purpose of a Kanban board? It helps you to identify a bottleneck, build the flow, work into that way. One more thing, in Kanban board, total time that a user story is requested till it got completed is called lead time. Time the user story was requested to it completed is called lead time, and the time when the team started working until it got completed, we have here, it is called cycle time. So lead time and cycle time both are kind of important thing. We need to look into that. Is this velocity? No, velocity will have a different chart. Velocity is basically limiting the work, how much work you are doing in one sprint. If you are measuring the sprint, here we are not measuring sprint. Na? Velocity is the number of user story you are completing here. Here we are saying at one time how many user stories we will work at one day, one time. Like let's say there are 4 team members, 2 are working on a progress building on it and 2 are on testing. So that's UBON technical services which we are doing LLC. This is your Kanban board. Okay, if you put your Kanban board in a graphical way, this is called cumulative flow diagram. It's not much in the scope of PMP, but just knowing, if you see that term, that cumulative flow diagram is a visual or a graphical representation of this board. Okay, so far clear with me? Make sense to you? Put in the chat box, guys. Next is our information radiator, which for sure you will get question in the exam. Burnup chart. Burnup chart shows, let's say there are 2 weeks of sprint, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10 days, and there are 10 stories. Okay, 10 days, 10 story points. So Burnup chart shows that the days completed, this is ideal Burnup chart. As we move, work get completed, ideal Burnup chart. So let's say on day 1 you are here, on day 2 you are here, on day 3 you are here, day 5 you are here, day 7 you are here. This will be your actual progress. This is called your actual progress. Okay, actual progress. Now, there are 2 things that exam can ask from Burnup chart. First, let's say the exam asks, this is point A, point B, point C, point D. The exam can ask you at point C, what is your schedule? Is it positive? Is it negative? What is it? What actually exam is asking? Are you ahead of schedule? Are you behind schedule? Where are you when we talk about in the schedule? Where are you when we talk about in the schedule? Right? The exam is asking where are you when we talk about the schedule. So in order to know at point C, I will extrapolate it. If we keep working, actually you tell me, are we ahead of schedule or not? Okay, so if you are above the line, what does that shows? And let's say if you are below the line at point D, what does that show? We are ahead of schedule or below schedule. So B, point number 2, this one, B is on schedule. Point A or point D, when you are down, you are behind schedule. Here You can complete work more, like in those 10 days you will be able to complete more work. So C is ahead of schedule. Okay, that is thing number one that the exam can ask. Thing number two, exam can ask what happened on day 3 or day 7. What happened on day 3 or day 7? What do you think? What happened on day 3 and day 7? Put in the chat box. What happened on day 3 and what happened on day 7? On day 7, at this point, scope has been added. Scope has been added. More work has been added. On this point, work, this is the scope. Scope has been removed. The work has been removed. Some user stories have been removed. Both can also be called as spike. The exam can also ask you, like on the exam, you need to point out where spike is. Okay, so normally 1 point will be there. You can immediately spike it. Okay, so you see this has turned not only just question answer session, it has turned out to be a master class. This has to be turned out a master class on solving question answers, right? It has to be turned out uh, a master class, right? It's a very important thing how we looked into the question answers and how we move towards that way, right? So that's very important thing how we looked into that. What are the context of it? Is it clear to you? Now any question that comes to the burn-up chart, as a question that you come up to the burn-up chart, you will be able to answer that question. Very important. Then similarly, if we look at the Burndown chart. Now let's go with the Burndown chart. Sweta, spike is anything that is out of the way. If you look at the day 3, okay, if you look at the day 3, Sweta, so something is being here, something is being removed, a sudden up and down is spike. Or you look at the day 7, suddenly it goes upside. So something has been added here, right? So that's a spike. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, burn down chart. Burn down chart shows basically how much work is remaining, let's say. Okay, how much work is remaining. So 0 days, 10 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Here we have 100 story points. Okay, so on day 1 you are here. On day 2 you are here. On day 3 you are here. Tell me, on day 1, are you ahead of schedule or behind? Please. That is the first question to you. What is happening on day 1? Okay, on day 1, if I extrapolate it, I will be able to complete earlier. So it is ahead. On day 2, we are on schedule. What about on day 3? What about on day 3? What about on day 3? On day 3, if we look into on day 3, if we extrapolate it, it will take more time to complete. It will take more time to complete. So we are behind the schedule. Now, similarly on Burndown chart, if it shows this is your scope and it has gone this downside, this work has been removed, upside the work has been added. Both of them are called spike. But most probably in the burn down chart, it will show you something like that. Please point out, that question will say where you have a spike. Where you have a spike. So you will straightforward go, and let's say this is point C, you will say C. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Now I hope nobody ever gets a question wrong on information radiator. Okay? So now let's go with the question. Who is responsible? That was RACI chart. No burn down, no burnout, no cumulative, no Kanban board. Okay? Let's go to the next question. Now this question we should do quickly. Okay. So the question is asking, you are a you are managing large IT project. One of stakeholder asks you how much work is remaining. You showed him information radiator. Kanban board does not talk about that. No, Kanban board talks about work in progress. Cumulative flow diagram does not talk about. Burnup chart shows how much done. So Burndown chart is the right answer. Okay. G. Next question. Thank you, Ashraf. Thank you for sharing that. You are managing large IT project. Stakeholder, how much work has been done? We are talking about how much work has been done. So which information we will use? Burnup chart. So guys, I'm explaining the topic, then putting the context so that you understand that thing. Na? Ji, next question. Okay. You are managing a large project. You want to identify which is causing delay in the project. Now we want to identify the delay. So Kanban board will be helpful here. Okay. Last question, then we will go to the LinkedIn question answers. Okay, so what's your answer here, guys? C. You're a Scrum Master working. Client came to you and shared that the goal of the current sprint. Tell him it's not possible. No. Respond to the what are the four values of Agile, guys? Cancel the sprint. No. Have a meeting with that. By the way, C is the right answer, but meanwhile, why don't you share with me what are the four values of Agile? What are the values of Agile we adhere to it? What are the four values of Agile? Okay, let's solve the questions on LinkedIn. So my program management batch is starting tomorrow. This is the question that I posted it like few hours back. Yeah, four values you must know by heart. Okay, so a project delivering on a critical path is lagging behind. The CPI is this, the project manager is able. So, what is the outcome? Since the cost was not the issue, since the cost was not the issue, right? So, activities in parallel, no, no, C, yes, D, no. So, C is the right answer. Many people put A. So, you see, don't go with what LinkedIn people says. It can be wrong. And I am putting daily one question. I have scheduled those questions. Put your justification. I will answer them. So, guys, my batch program is starting in 8 days. You get a customized roadmap, daily follow up, coaching call, mastermind group, fabulous simulator, booklet, and so many other things. Feel free to join if you want to. Okay, then I'm also sharing, guys. If you are not connected to me at LinkedIn, please do. Then mind map, you see so many things I'm sharing for you guys. Okay. Uh, this is a very important information yesterday I shared. How to handle risk. Do put the comment there later on. Okay. Next question. A project has following characteristic. A project has following characteristic. It is an execution phase. That is the first thing. A law has been approved that mandates immediate compliance. Immediate compliance. The law will impact the scope, schedule, and cost. He want to determine what to do. A. Mitigation of risk. No, it was not identified before. At least I don't have information. B. No. C. No, I need to handle this immediately. So these were the question answers on LinkedIn. Guys, my class is starting in just 8 days. And this video, I would like to invite you on this journey. This is the easiest roadmap you can look into that. It looks like opposite S, right? My designer just shared it with me during the class. So I said, why not I discuss it with you guys? Maybe, maybe with this design, you will like it and you start working it. Because I am extremely excited to work with all of you on this journey. My goal here is very straightforward. I want to help you to become PMP. So when you join the program, training fee is $699, exam fee is $545. Exam fee you will directly pay to PMI. So when you join the program, I have a call with you. With every single student who joins, every single student who joins the program, I have a one-to-one call with them. I want to understand like where do they stand, what do they need, how they work into that way. So if you are a group program, this is, if you are one-to-one, that is 1500. So I will have a call with you to understand where you stand. Then 19th of July, 20th of July, 21st, 28, 27, 26. We will have 6 days of class. Classes will be live plus recording will be provided so that you can review it, you can understand it later, you can ask question or answer further as we move forward. Then I'll give you a roadmap according to your requirement. How do you want to study? What do you want to work into that way? Then the question answer session we are having, we will do that. We will have multiple question answers in a week, 3 to 4 at least. Like Thursday coaching call we are having. We also have for those my student, I have a question answer session on Saturday with them. You will get a topic questions for each. I'll show you that right now. So for example, this is batch 6. Okay, this is batch 6. So for every topic, for example, fundamental stakeholder, I have divided the entire PMP in this module. Fundamental stakeholder, communication, team, agile, risk, quality. I'll give you topic question answers. Once that is done, then you will go for a simulator. And in simulator, I have questions that people, process, 180, random, and then final marks. So everything that you are getting according to that requirement, right? You are getting according to that requirement how you can work into that way. S curve plus left to right success. Yes, Hamza. Left to right success. Yes, S curve. You can say. On day 5, we will submit your application. You will do the RCA of your question answers. When I will keep evaluating, saying that okay, now you are ready for exam. You will give the exam. I have just asked the team also put here to share your success journey, because that is a part of my program to share the success journey. I'm a big believer, and that's why I put all the success journeys to the students later on. That success attracts success. The people you get motivated, you work into that way, and then you work into that. My program starts in 8 days, but I want to start working with you. If you are planning to do PMP, I want to start working with you right now so that I can start sharing some pre-training material to you. Many people wait till the last day. I always get some people on the last day. But I want you to start right now so that I can work with you, help you becoming PM. Like thousands of other students. 298 in this year, yaar, alone. So let's start this journey to help you become PMP. If you have any question, you have my number, you have my email. Feel free to reach, and I will be more than happy to answer any question you have. So with that, thank you very much for joining the question answer session. I hope you have enjoyed today's session. Today's session, at least I enjoyed. We did master session on conflict management, then information radiator. Do watch it again if you have any confusion in these topics, because this is a very important session that we did. Thank you very much and bye bye.
Adnan, Chetan,
Jigar,
Jiku,
Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anu, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Jay Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Preeti, Priya, Ajit, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Vel Kumar,
Ali,
Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mo, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batul, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Compnil, Riyaz, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amer.
well, congratulations.
Muhammad, Sai, Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj,
Harsh,
congratulations,
Manish,
Amar, Aderu, Palisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Matt, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Pattis, Prikshit, Riaz, Saurav, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tarek, Venkat, Tohari, Chimze, Mansoor, Rehana, Vijay, Vishal, Arjun, Asad, Ilyas, and Khan. Congratulations, Anthony, Arvind, Hassan, Wasim, Mangesh, Raj, Akbar, Parna, Sankalp, Vishay, Ishwari, Afzal, Vivek, Hasib, Hamid, Leesh, Pallavi, Anam, Faisal,
Burhan,
Hussain, Mateen, Pandey,
Sayyid, Khalid, Munif,
Hassan,
Gupta,
Asha, Ajay, Iken,
Pooja,
Talha, Vijay, Amjad, Joffrey, Hassan, Sujit, Amit, Ibi, Raju, Pawan, Umar, Maan, Venkatesh,
Ahmed, Gupta,
Sheesh, Mary, Sean, Jamal, Tulsidas, Anan, Mohsin, Nadeem, Ali, Isam, Kawais, Azim, Mansoor, Shakil, Keria, Hassan, Riaz Hussain, Pradeep, Mina, Asma, Durga, Sharif, Ali Al-Baluch. Congratulations, my friend. Salman, Subrata, Hassan, Mohsin, Manik, Christopher, Jangir, Junaid, Hamas, Muhammad Shafiq, Naveen, Dariksa, Fiaz, Prashant, Ilyas, Dhamvir, Niju, Abraham, Srinivas, Sundela, Nabil Ahmed, Naveed, Bilal, Bidra Ali, Shaji, Ubay Babar, Cody Rizwan, Bas, Imran, Vivek, Rajiv, Rao, Ishtat, Fazan,
Raheel,
Nisar,
Umar,
Aj, Sandeep,
Shiraz,
Tino,
Usama,
Keaton, Komal Shivani, Sulaiman, Sada Anand, Selvam, Ajay, Sabir, Uzair, Surinder, Pradeep, Amit, Mohit, Waqas, Nidhi, Umar Usman, Sandeep, Amit, Abu Tahir, Naveen, Arshad, Muhammad, Vivek,
Yahya,
Suzishan, Furqan, Gajindra, Nagraj, Naseema, Sagar, Muhammad, Zaina, Hussain, Rashmi, Neha, Faisal, Ali, Al-Ajmi, Ahmad, Numal, Alam, Vijay, Sarnaya, Savannah, Muhammad, Zakka, Zakir.
congratulations, Saad, Seher,
Azeb,
Samir,
Ifi, Talal, Ahmad,
Umar,
Usman, Malik, Azeb, Waqas, Priya, Rafi, Saira, Saswati, Saurav, Sashwani, Tewaz, Srika, Fran, Janda Duo, Francis, Abdul, Muhammad, Umar, Abhishek, Abhilash, Abrar, Farhan, Lata, Nidhi, Ibrahim,
Vinod,
Faisal,
Amir Inam,
Abdul Aziz, Iken,
Akmal Azan, Basil, Garima,
Kevin,
Padma,
Sajid, Sajid,
Waleed, Chetali,
Anamika, Zarnab, Sudeep, Naveen, Mojdev,
Naveed. Congratulations.
Atif,
Chakra, Hassan, Nadeem,
Abid Patel,
Aditi,
Shubhashish, Suresh,
Zumaira,
Rafiul,
Gulam, Sham Babu, Deepak, Caroline,
Linwin,
Sheetal, Alvin,
Asse,
Unindra, Prashant,
Abrar, Ali Khan with
Ram,
Vidya,
Talha,
Basad,
Rashid,
Madhavan, Asas Gurjeet,
Rishu, Datta,
Saban,
Azim, Mangesh,
Mudassir,
Pradeep,
Sidra Ali,
Man, congratulations.
Suhail,
Amul, Tehseen,
Nabil,
Atif,
Zia,
Nithya, Shah, Muhammad,
Shakil Umar,
Amer,
Mr. Awad,
E, Shruti,
Salman,
Khalid, John,
Sayyid Satyasnaik,
Wasi, Sayyid,
Suhail, Sham Sinha,
Majid Iqbal,
Vivek,
and here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil.